Ahem, ahem. Hey guys, what is up? Welcome to our podcast. This is our pilot episode for today. We are just starting out this podcast, and we'll be just throwing out some random topics for the rest of the hour. So I hope you guys lend your ears for listening. So yeah, let the podcast begin.
What do you think, about what do you think about religion and some shit like that?
What about what?
Like religion, like do
Oh,
you think
religion.
yeah, do you think like it's good or do you think it's good for parents to, put their kids into like cuz normally me, I don't like taking a mass because I think it's just a waste of time, especially when you know I'm supposed to
Oh,
be doing something like I think if I don't have proof, I won't believe it. But I'm not saying that, ayoko sa mga naniniwala kay God. I'm just saying like, is it really good na
like necessary.
i-force mo? Yeah. Kasi yung parents ko, they are they really believe in God.
Well, like,
They do
I
this
mean,
and that.
like, religion is like a personal preference. You choose what
Yeah,
your religion is, but I
yeah.
don't think
That's what I'm saying.
forcing is still. Yeah, forcing is a bad thing because you you're literally like just forcing the person to believe in that religion. Where, for example, like if a guy is like if he prefers being like a Muslim more than being Christian, he would mostly what do you call this, like go to his more preferable religion. There's nothing
Yeah,
wrong with it because that's the religion you most prefer, if I'm saying that correctly, you know.
something
It's like a
around here.
personal preference.
Yeah, yeah. Like, why force your kids to
I
join a
know.
certain religion?
Yeah,
They can't
there's
even
like,
have.
yeah, there's that kinds of parents, like when they're too religious and they believe too much in that religion, they will force their child to believe in what they're believing. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it, don't get me wrong,
Nothing wrong.
but forcing it is it's
Belief,
there's just a
diba?
there's just, yeah, just forcing it, like,
It's your
no.
beliefs. That's not the
Yeah,
child's beliefs. So you don't have to force him to do this and that. Like, I just
like,
think it's just a waste of time. Like for
yeah,
myself, if I grow up, I won't be teaching. I won't be really into teaching things.
yeah,
Like I won't be really into, you know, uh,
yeah, like
teaching my
my
child
dad.
to do that.
Yeah, my
Yeah. What
dad,
about your dad? What about your
he
dad?
prefers a more he prefers another religion. I forgot what that religion is, but yeah, um his parents
Forcing you to? Oh,
yeah, his parents was
yeah.
forcing him to change religion, but he doesn't because he believes that's the religion he most prefer. He only gave up that religion when he met my mother. So yeah, like, I mean, like, if you will put it to context, yes, religion is personal preference. You can't force people to believe on what you're believing because it's just, I don't know. I don't have the words to describe it, but yeah, it's just wrong for like people forcing other people, even children, to believe in
So
what they're believing.
actually, like, okay, sige. Let's say you believe in that, you believe in that, you believe in that shit, you believe in. Okay, I have no problems with you. Pero if you force your kids to do that, like, bro, that's just plain wrong. Because
Yeah,
the child doesn't even know what does that and, di ba? Hindi niya naman alam
yeah,
kung Yeah, that's what
Yeah,
I'm saying, bro.
it's like vegetarians versus meat eaters. It's just like that. Like, why would you force a guy to eat vegetarians because you think, oh, like, why would you force a guy to eat vegetables
Yeah,
even
tas
though
ano, tas
it's his.
aaway nila kasi magkaiba,
It's just so
especially,
funny.
Christians. Yeah,
If you think
it's so
about it, it's
funny.
just so funny. Like,
It's so
why?
pathetic, dude. Yeah, it's so
Yeah, we're
pathetic.
omnivores. We're omnivores. We both eat meat and vegetables. Like, why? Like, there's this lady, I don't know, she's known as the vegetarian teacher.
Yeah, yeah,
I don't
I
know if
know that.
you.
I know that girl.
Oh,
Like,
oh,
pinipilit
it's
niya yung
just
mga
so
tao.
funny.
Yeah,
Dude, it's
pinipilit niya
just.
yung mga tao.
Yeah, the irony. Why? You're forcing humans, but for the fact that you're torturing your dog, which dogs are carnivorous,
Yeah,
they only
dogs are
survive with
carnivorous.
meat. They only eat meat.
They
Why
need
would you force
meat.
a dog?
Yeah.
Like,
Like, if you want to do
why?
something, just don't force other people. Like,
Yeah,
if they're comfortable with not, you know, putting up with Sundays or some shit,
yeah.
just let
If
them
you're
be. Yeah,
vegetarian, nobody gives a shit on you. That's your opinion. That's what you.
Yeah, that's my
That's
opinion.
what food you like. But if you force one, that's where the problem becomes. Like, why would you force them to eat the food they don't like?
Yeah. I
It's
just
just
think it's
messed
so
up.
messed up. Yeah, I think it's so messed up doing that.
It just stutters you. Like, it just freezes you to the question, why are you like this? Why would you do this? This is wrong. Why would you force to eat this even though that person doesn't like eating that? you know I mean, bad vegetables, don't get me wrong, it's healthy for your diet, but forcing is just, you know
I mean,
way too
okay, ito
much.
yung nakatatak sa utak ko is when something is too much is bad.
Yeah,
Like too much,
too much money,
too much money, like it will get to your head.
love,
Like too
thing.
much love, you cannot control it. Too much time on your hands, you do not like, like that's what I'm
Yeah, too
being
much is
picking
just
up. Like
bad.
too much meat, it's bad. Too much
Too much
vegetable,
meat.
it's bad because
Sometimes,
you can't get
sometimes you just have
protein.
to sometimes you just
Yeah,
have to get out of your comfort zone, and if you think you're doing something is too much, you should take a break or try something new,
like,
so you could
kilala mo
just
si Nico
balance it out.
Acabad? Yeah, kilala mo si
No,
Nico Avocado? Like
no,
yung nagmumukbang,
no. I haven't heard of him.
yung no, yung nagmumukbang na umiiyak siya. Like, I guess, wait, let me send it to you, Nico Avocado. Like, he's just always crying. Like, umiiyak siya sa
It's just
streams
like,
niya, umiiyak siya sa
like,
mukbang niya.
oh,
Yeah,
like
kasi
he just cries everywhere.
yeah, he just cries, bro. And
Oh, that's bad, bro. That's crying too much is very bad. Crying too much is very bad.
ang problema sa kanya is he's on the internet for too long. That's what other people have been saying about him. Like, bro, if you're, kasi yung may boyfriend siya, okay, si Nico Avocado. May
Oh,
boyfriend siya.
she's a girl.
No, he's a boy.
All right, all right.
Okay. Umiiyak siya sa stream because, nag-aaway sila on stream. Kumakain sila ng mukbang. They're talking about this shit.
Uh,
Like, okay, mm, if you need to take a break, okay? Like,
yeah,
that's
take a
what's,
break from the
that's
internet.
what the problem, yeah. Kasi sometimes you need to take a break too eh. Katulad
Yeah,
ni,
like,
like, meron akong mga kilala na YouTubers na, they had way too much. Like, katulad ni
yes.
Wells Knight. Kilala mo si Wells Knight? Like,
No, I haven't heard of him.
naglaro siya ng Minecraft.
Uh-huh.
Sobrang tagal. Like,
Oh,
naubusan na. Every time maggagawa siya ng bagong world, wala siyang maisip na bago, wala siyang creativity niya na wala. So, nag-take siya ng
oh,
break. And he's only posting when he wants to. not like other people posting, daily.
Yeah,
So
because like
that's
they
what
say,
yeah,
yeah, that's the problem. Like they say, oh yeah, post consistently. If you want to succeed, just post every day. But that's not the point. People like good content and not just you posting every
like
day.
it's mass producing. That's what it's like,
Yeah, it's just too
quantity
much.
over
Like
quality. Like
yeah,
quantity over quality. The more you
like
produce, the more money you get, but it's not quality, you
Swagger
know?
Souls and the Misfits, they only post when they want to. Swagger Souls'
Yeah,
schedule is weekly because he wants to gather all of the good good moments and put it up in one video so people when they watch it they're satisfied and they
yeah.
will wait for another week for his other videos, you know. I mean, there's still streams, so if you want to stream every day, that's okay, but you just need to take a break for once in a while because you still have other things to do besides working, because once you became a full-time YouTuber, that's work. You're already working, you're earning money, you know?
Like, eto laki. Let's switch to another ano. Ano yung pinaka kasi I was reading this about last night.
All right.
I was reading about this thread. Do you know what is thread? Like Reddit thread? About
Reddit, yeah, I know Reddit.
Reddit thread. Yeah. Like, ang may binabasa ko dito like true stories daw na nangyari sa kanila.
Uh-huh.
Ah, like nakakatakot. Ah, meron
Um,
daw,
it's not r
you
slash
know,
no sleep, right? It's not r slash
no.
no sleep. All right.
Our slash no sleep is completely fictional.
Fictional. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's completely fictional. Uh, I was reading about this thread. Meron daw kasing, on the news,
Uh-huh.
babysitter daw siya. Yeah, babysitter siya. So on the news, may lumabas daw doon na merong serial killer on the loose,
Oh.
you know, sa neighborhood nila. So yung
Oh,
tumingin yung,
that's bad.
yeah, tumingin yung window, tumingin yung maid's window. Meron siya nakitang shadow ng lalaki
Mhm.
na nag-i-sneak out sa bush. So, ginawa
Uh-huh.
niya, tinawagan niya yung police. So, tinawagan yung
That's
police,
the logical way to do.
yeah, buti nga ginawa niya. Tinawagan yung police, umakyat siya doon, tinignan nila yung bush, wala daw. Wala. Walang tao doon.
Oh,
Tas,
that's the
ta,
bad thing.
tas ang ano doon is, yung maid, kasi takot na takot siya, pinaghanap niya yung police, buong bahay. So, yung
Uh-huh.
umakyat yung mga police, sinasabi nila sa sarili nila like that's maybe kasi hallucination kasi it's late at night naman na, pero
Uh-huh.
when they look at it's a wait when they look at that, it's a you know the killer.
Yeah, you accidentally muted yourself. Are you having technical difficulties, Mama?
No,
All right.
when they yeah, yung tinignan nila,
Uh-huh.
yung killer is under the bed. The woman, the maid, is not seeing it outside the window. It's a reflection that the man is inside. So so
Oh, that's scary.
akala niya nasa loob, nasa bushes. Yung pala, yun yung reflection ng lalaki na nag-i-sneak sa couch para punta sa ilalim ng
Oh
bed.
God, dude,
So
that's so
she hadn't
fucked.
called. Yeah. Kasi 'di ba ang katulad ng sinabi ko sa kanina,
Oh
like
my God. I
muntik
could
na umalis yung mga police.
imagine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh
meron ka
my
ba mga
God.
story na ganun? Like, whether it's fake or not, it's real or not, or some shit, like,
I don't know
internet
because
or not.
I'm still wondering if it's real or not because there's this street, I think it's on Rosas. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's this roundabout, all right? The roundabout. Um, it was a playground, all right?
Yeah.
Before it was turned into a roundabout, like near Fisher Mall. Do you know that?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that used to be a playground before.
Oh,
But
wow.
one of my friends told me that um there was a tree there, there was something carved in that very tree. It was, I
Okay.
don't know. I think it's a number 23. I
Yeah.
forgot. But there's something else because before that, that was in the early days, that was not even a thing yet. That was not even a playground yet.
Yeah.
It was just a river, and there was a house there. Um, every yeah, this and that. My friend just told this and that there was this couple living there, and the wife would actually go in the river to wash their clothes. But
Kasi
this
malinis pa
man,
yung rivers dati. Yeah, yeah.
yeah, this man, the problem with this man is it's he has jealousy or something. I forgot, but yeah, it was mostly considered as jealousy, and I think uh, he caught his wife hanging out with one of her friends, just a friend. Uh,
Mhm.
don't get me wrong, okay? So just a friend. So that man think that, oh, my wife is cheating on me. Uh, what should I do? I think I must kill her. Like jealousy, it's just a way of saying too much of love, too much of lust. Like you want to just uh how do you say this? What's the correct word? Like you just want her to be yours forever. Like nobody could touch her, even her relatives. So like that was the mindset of this guy. He wants her to be with him all the time. So he gets jealous and thinks of a plan to kill her. So I forgot the plan he thought, but I just remembered that this man killed his wife close to that river, buried her, and the corpse of it is just like under that roundabout. It's just somewhere there, lying until this day. Because like one of my friends, they were like playing on the playground. Yeah, they saw like creepy shit. I don't know. I forgot. I don't know if it's just their hallucination, but they were, remember the thing that our grandmas and grandpas told us like in their past days, like, oh, don't play hide and seek at night. Remember that, mama?
Yeah. Like,
Yeah,
don't talk to people and such shit like that. Yeah, yeah.
yeah. Yeah, that creepy thing that don't play at hide and seek. Like, oh, they were supposed to come home, but then the patrol came in because it's just past their curfew. So all they have to do is just hide. But then I don't know. After the guards like gone far away, they heard one of their friends screamed and said, "Oh God, why is there blood dripping on like on top of my head?" Like they saw it. Like then once their other friends, I don't know, what do you call this? Came out of their hiding. They didn't see each other. Like it was just pitch black. They only saw a tree, but they can't see each other. I don't know if it's just their kids' hallucination or just like their wild imagination, something like that. Maybe that's the cause, but they just saw a tree, that tree where the number 23 was carved. They just saw it. Then there was something there. They told this my friend just told me there was something there. He's like he promised he saw something there while his friends didn't see. But the only thing that his friend saw was the dripping of blood. But my friend is the only one who saw it. There was just um I don't know. It's like the way he described it is so disturbing. Like dang, if this guy was if my friend was just making this up, he wouldn't have described it in full detail because until now, after I don't know, roughly 6 years of witnessing that, he like described it in full detail. Me and my cousins were like horribly terrified and like, God, like and came into conclusion. What if this was real? Because he saw a face, a disturbing face, once he looked up, saying something to him, but he didn't remember what she said. But while she was saying something, there was just blood dripping down her eye sacs or eyeballs. I don't know because there was no eyes. I don't know how what to call those eye holes. Is it? Is it?
Holes, yeah,
Is it?
I think I
Yeah. There was like, bro, the way he literally described it is just too disturbing, and it just gave me chills. Like, bro, I think this guy is telling the truth. Like, Then after that, like he told me more about like other scary shit, like in the province and all of that. Yeah, like there's this just like a haunted house. They said it was burned down. Like I don't know. It's just too like like bundled up in my mind. I think it's just a burned house because like there's just two houses. Uh, I forgot. Like I remembered one of the stories, but I don't remember that well. It's from his province. There's this one house that's been abandoned. I think it was burned or something. I don't know. But this woman who is this the aunt of this woman got possessed. Well, it was they were I don't it's so blurry in my mind, but I heard one of their relatives got killed by being hanged in their tree. Um, Someone I think got killed in the closet. There were just only two people dead, but once they the only thing that creeped me out is the fact that the monster didn't stop, even though there was 10 people like restraining her. Like it was trying to hurt the girl. I think if I remembered. Yeah, there was like 10 people, and she was still moving. Like not there was nothing, and the priest came over, and it barely did nothing. They literally had to fucking stab the crucifix into her. I don't know, near her heart. I don't know. They literally just stabbed her near her heart. The only good thing that happened is I don't know. That was not like a deep stab. It only like created a flesh wound. That's the only good thing because she was not that totally harmed. But literally, the only thing that they had to do to stop her is to stab her with the crucifix. Like, why? How? That's just why. Why would you stab someone with a crucifix? Like, it's just so blurry in my mind. So think that's all I could say from what I remembered. How about you?
meron pa akong isa, I guess. Um, it's on the kay mommy, nanggaling kay mommy. Uh,
Alright.
while she was a kid daw, um, all of her family was downstairs. She was reading a book because, she was going to train to become a nurse, which she is now. She
Uh-huh.
was going to train to become a nurse. Like she's just sitting there reading a book. Uh, when her father called, hey, go downstairs, eat, kumain na tayo, yeah, kumain na tayo, like that. Sabi niya, okay. But when my mom looked, um, She looked up. She looked up, and she looked up, closed the lights, went downstairs. She she got back to the thing. She got back to her book after eating, and she saw this. What her freaked her out. Natakot siya. Literal, sobrang takot niya. Kasi yung book niya kung saan nakalagay doon is nalipat, nalipat,
Oh,
nalipat to the other side, which is
what?
very, very, that's not good. Kasi lahat
But
ng family,
where is it?
pati yung kapatid niya,
All right.
what? Pati yung kapatid niya, nasa baba. So, there
Okay.
was no one that could possibly. So, ano yung tanong mo?
All right. I was about to say how maybe it was just a coincidence that like someone just gone there and just moved the book, but after finishing what you said, oh, all right. That's
This is when they
that's
knew,
interesting.
Taki.
Uh
This
huh.
is what, this is when they knew that someone has been going in and out their house. Like, you know,
It was like a robber or something.
no, yeah. Like, pabalik-balik siya sa bahay. Ito yung kwento nung nakita nila. Okay. So, my mom was reading again, and it was only her and her dad, my lolo. Sila na lang
Okay.
yung gising. Kasi yung lolo ko nanonood ng TV, siya nagbabasa. Kasi how medical students go.
Wait,
Um,
how old was your mom in that situation?
I think she was 17 or 20.
Ah, okay. All right.
Yeah,
That's
pretty
reasonable.
not.
That's
Yeah.
all right. That's college.
Like when they got up, kasi yung mom ko nasa second floor. Okay, nasa second floor siya. And yung
Oh,
second floor na yun, merong balcony na malapit. Alam mo yung balcony, di ba?
yeah. Balcony. Yep.
Yeah, yung balcony. Yeah. Nandun lang siya sa balcony. Nakatayo lang siya. Tapos, pagka niya, nakita niya yung rubber. Like, yung rubber nandun. So, ang ginawa ng rubber, tumalon siya, bumaba siya. Tapos, tinawag ng mami ko, yung dad niya, si Lolo. Sinabi. So, my
What was the
Lolo,
job of your lolo, your grandpa?
I think he was a farmer. Yeah, he was
All right.
selling things. Um, my my Lola was a teacher. So my grandfather was always home and doing things. They had land. So my grandfather he quickly took a freaking shot. He took a gun. I
Oh
can
yeah,
still
because
see the
farmers
gun.
always have a gun.
Yeah, it's like a long ass gun. Malapit siya sa
Oh
car
yeah.
98. Like
Oh,
hindi naman siya
that kind of
car
right.
98.
Oh yeah, that kind
Yeah,
of like a hunting rifle.
yes, something like that. Yeah, and he took his gun, and yung robber is getting away. So, trinay barilin ni Papa. Ay, ni Lolo. So,
Alright.
that was the na nalaman
What
ng mga
happened to the
parents.
rubber?
I mean, he didn't get caught. Hindi siya nakuha. Pero hindi na siya bumalik. Tapos, nagsara na rin sila mas maayos. Kasi yung bahay namin doon, sa grandparents namin, is, sa,
Some
you know,
fields.
hindi naman fields. Like, maraming tao. Pero, Ilocos, that's right. Ilocos.
Alright. Oh wow, that's just
Yeah.
there's
Kasi
something.
ang mas nakakatakot pa doon is yung ang tawag doon, pag di nakita ng ano ko, mami ko, it's like he's
They would
intruding
have
to
been
your home.
armed.
Yeah.
They would have
Like
been
yun yung mas
armed.
nakakatakot. Yeah,
At the
yeah.
same
Kasi
time, they would have lost
kasi
more of
pag
their
ganon,
resources.
like they could have killed them easily, 'di
Yeah,
ba? While they're
yeah,
in their
because
sleep.
yeah,
Lalo na, yeah. Kasi yung lola ko pati yung kapatid ni mami is tulog na. So dun talaga ako natatakot is someone going in your house
Yeah, it's like the
and killing
choices,
you.
the odds of
Yeah,
you, like
the odds of that
that one coincidence, like of your mom seeing that robber just in time. You
and just
know,
in time.
they would have been literally harmed if it wasn't for your mom.
Okay, where on the ano yung irrational fears mo, Lucky? Like,
What's irrational?
something that, kunwari, ducks. You have an
Like your
irrational fear
phobia?
of ducks.
Oh, like phobia?
Irrational fear of ducks.
I have irrational fears of dogs because I
Oh,
got
ducks.
traumatized. Because I
Oh,
got
wow.
traumatized, and cats. I got traumatized by cats too.
Oh, uh, this is why I don't mess with stray dogs. Because I remember, like,
No, it wasn't a dog. It wasn't a stray dog. It was a pet dog. Like
oh, wow.
the problem is, I was going to my friend's house because the dog seems like to like me. So when I came there for the second day, things went horribly wrong. I was about to visit the guy. The dogs, the dogs were barking at me. I start backing up slowly, which I started backing up like there was nothing happening. Which would you do in if a dog scenario? But they chased me. Good thing I was fast enough, and luckily my tita and my mom were able to hear my screaming, so they could just let me in the house. You know, they were they were like so close into biting me. There, and it was two dogs, and those dogs were massive. They were like canines, if I would like to describe it like that.
Okay. Wait, wait, wait. Let's do this real quick.
Mm. Quick break, folks, in our pilot.
Hello?
Okay,
Yeah,
back.
yeah, I got lost. I
All
got
right.
disconnected. But here's a story why I don't mess with stray dogs. I have, you know, um, I was just biking. Okay, I was biking in this pretty urban area. I was just biking. Nagbabike lang ako, and like here's this big ass dog. I saw this big ass dog, white. Okay, I was on my way to the computer shop. I was going to play some Minecraft. Okay,
Uh,
like I was going to play some Minecraft. Like, and I have the bright idea to throw a rock to the dog.
oh, that's what you have. That's the first mistake. That's the first flaw.
Yeah, that's the first
Uh,
mistake. So I throw
how
this
old
rock
were
at
you
the
then?
dog.
How old were you
Maybe
then?
maybe 5,
Okay, that's
five
understandable.
or
That's
seven,
understandable.
5 or 7, 5 or 7.
Alright,
I don't know.
that's very
All
understandable.
I know is I'm in middle school. How about that? And it's
Oh,
summer.
you're in 7.
Yeah, yeah.
You're
So
practically
I'm
7.
I'm going there. I I threw the rock and the dog just go like he just went on
Oh,
full on mode.
oh,
He started chasing me. So I was pretty far from him. I tried to grab my bike, but he was so fast. So ang ginawa ko, I stood in place.
okay.
Like my
You
my
froze.
heart is pumping, bro. It's like dug 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 dug. It's pumping so
Oh
hard.
my
Like
god.
I just
I
can't
could
hear it.
imagine you in my
Yeah, yeah.
situation.
I was just staying sa- I was staying still and I didn't move a muscle. Un- until this dog, like he went away. So that was
Oh.
my first in that area. I got really scared kasi I thought he was going to bite me. Cause you know stray dogs, diba? Like
Yeah, they're
they have
dangerous
no
and they have
mercy.
rabies.
Yeah, they have no mercy.
And they have
Like they,
rabies.
yeah, they
A
have
chan
rabies.
it could kill you. Rabies could
Yeah,
kill you.
and I have this another story about how I trampled over a little girl.
What, a little girl?
Yes, yeah.
Oh,
So I was going downhill, same urban area.
uh-huh.
Yeah, I was going down this. I had my bike on, probably 6 or 7, but younger, a little bit younger. Yeah, I was doing this. I was going up, and this girl just ran in front of me. So I did all my best to stop. So I stopped. I just hit her with my
Wheel,
front tire.
front wheel,
Yeah, I just
front wheel.
yeah, front wheel. I hit her with
Did she
this.
got hurt?
Yeah, she got hurt, but there was no bleeding. I think she
Only
just got,
like
yeah, I
a
think
bruise.
she just got scratched.
Oh, all right.
And
That's good.
oh my god. Yeah, but the biggest problem is her dad was watching.
Oh, yeah, that's a
Like
big
nanonood
problem.
yung tatay niya. And the dad is, I think he is
Angry.
angry and drunk.
Oh, oh no.
Yeah. So I hit this girl. I panicked. I didn't even help. I didn't go down the bicycle. I just go up, pedal as fast as I could. I uh I
And
I
you
go
run.
up to my house. My house is with okay, think about this. My house is on the side, okay? And
All
there's
right.
another house in front of me. There's another this house like kapitbahay ko. So, umakyat ako doon, punta ako doon sa bahay namin. And there was a lot of houses, okay? So you needed to ask one of them to ask where I lived. So I got home. Her father was trailing, like naglalakad siya. He was drunk. Naglalakad siya. So I pedaled as fast as I can. I got home. He didn't know where I got home, pero he just know
Uh-huh.
I just live in that street, 'di ba? So
Okay.
tinanong yung kapitbahay namin. Yeah, tinanong niya yung kapitbahay namin na, like, where's this guy? Like, sino tong bata na to? He just hit my daughter. So, my my kapitbahay, like, we were very close. Like,
Uh-huh.
yung parent ng kapitbahay namin. Uh, yeah, we were very close.
Then
Si Tita Regine, yeah, si Tita Regine, sabi niya, we didn't know any child that maybe check other. So, good thing she didn't told me. You know where I was during that whole thing? I was in the bathroom. Okay? I was holding a tabo. Alam mo yung tabo? Laki.
yeah,
Like,
I use that. I Everybody knows that in the
yeah,
Philippines, of course.
yeah, may hawa ko na tabo. And I was looking at the door of the bathroom. I was trying to see if he was going to come in. So, I
Oh,
panicked. Yeah, I panicked. So, yeah. Um, when he entered my house, my auntie, my tita was right there. Uh, he told she told him that he didn't know me and that. So he just went. Of course, he just went back to his house, and I think I just stayed at the bathroom for a while until my
did you
mom
get
got home.
scolded? Did you get
My mom
scolded
got
after that?
home. Nah, she didn't. She didn't tell me much. Like she got home my auntie told her everything. There was an angry drunk man telling I hit some, telling her I hit someone. So me and my mom, we me and my mom and my older sister, we went to go down to the man's house.
Apologize
Yeah,
and
went to
apologize.
apologize. This man,
Did you told that you just pan?
no, I told my mom I just panicked. That's why I went home. She told me that I shouldn't do that, and you should go to other places first before going home. That's why he tracked you. So she told me that before going to the man's house. So we went to this man's house. The audacity of this man. His child wasn't clearly hurt, as I see. He's just playing with her toys now in the background, and I saw her. Uh, I think it was just a bruise. I didn't hurt her or some shit. Uh, I mean, I felt kind of bad, but it wasn't any major, no damage. And my mom went to this guy and told him, "We are very sorry," and we she because she was a medical she was a nurse, she
Okay.
told
I got
she
disconnected for
told
a
this
while.
guy like, yeah, she told this guy na how about ipakita natin yung child mo sa x-ray, which
Okay.
I think is good kasi x-ray, di ba, it would find broken bones. But I still don't think na wala akong na damage, but ang sinabi lang ng tatay, give
Yeah,
us
just to be
money.
safe.
Yeah, ang sinabi lang ng tatay is give us money. Like, pera lang hiningi ng tatay. Like,
Nothing
bro,
else.
yeah, nothing else. Like, give us money. That's all. So my mom just grabbed into her wallet, gave her 500, and we went back home. And, you know, my parents just they told about the whole ordeal, and every time I remember doing this, um, every time we pass his house, I would just go down to the car. 'Di ba may seat yung car, and yung
Uh,
foot kung saan mo dapat ilalagay yung foot mo. I would just sit down there, curl up, and hope he doesn't see me every time we pass his house. So that went on for two 2 years or some shit until we got here into the camp. Yeah,
oh.
yeah,
Also, you were
that
like in like a residence or something.
yeah. And when we got into the town, that's where I first met Hans. We lived at
Oh,
yeah, we live where he last lived. Somewhere over there. It's HQ of
oh,
some
that's
kind.
when you and
Yeah.
Hans met.
And Hans, 'di ba, sila nakatira dati doon kung saan kami nakatira.
Okay.
Um, may nakita ko doon mong pangalan, nakasulat Hans. He just vandalized the wall. So I kept on seeing it. Who is this Hans guy? Until pumunta sila doon sa bahay namin dati. Tapos kasama yung ate niya. So that was the first time I saw Hans and her ate, and we
Maybe in
ate
our
the
next
goat.
podcast, maybe our
Maybe,
next podcast we could hook up Hans, aka Zip Hype. If you
I
guys
mean,
don't know his Zip Hype.
yeah, that's my first meeting Hans. Like, ano ba yung first mo?
First
Ano,
one.
kailan mo first na kilala si Hans?
I mean, I met Hans back in grade 5.
Oh, wow. I was really,
Yeah. Remember him getting punched in the nuts situation?
what?
Him getting punched in the nuts situation.
I do not know that because, so you met Hans at 5, at grade 5.
Yup.
Oh, wow, that
We
was
were
really,
classmates.
I
Uh,
met Hans when I was grade 4
oh.
and grade 3 summer. Yeah, I met him, and That's, 'di ba grade 4 ako first time nasa school, nandun
Yep.
sa school. So, he was my only friend. I was kind of introverted. I didn't know any guys. But,
And
so on and so forth, I became extroverted. Shouting, being obnoxious and
it was
shit.
it was really really awkward, and it feels so bad for Hans because I
Why?
accidentally punched him in the
Oh
nuts. I didn't
yeah.
meant to. You
Yeah, yeah,
remember
yeah, yeah.
that?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
remember that now. Yeah, I
We were
remember that.
already friends. We already know each other. But we only got to, I don't know, deepen our friendship after that scenario. Like, I said sorry to him multiple times. I literally regretted it for my
I would
whole,
feel bad too.
for the,
Yeah,
I
I would
literally
feel
like
bad.
regretted myself. I literally hated myself for doing that. Just, all right, Matthew, you son of a bitch. Why would you do that to your friend? Why? Why? Just why? Even though it's an accident, like I pan. Okay, so like what you said, like when you're panicking, you don't know what to do, right?
Yeah, you don't know, like heart is
So
pumping, chest is
like,
bleeding.
and it was on school. The worst thing, it was on school, and everybody
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
saw.
I
So
saw that.
the
I was
peer
laughing so
pressure.
fucking hard.
So the peer pressure was on me. I like Hans. I'm very sorry. I punched you in the nuts. Let me take you to the medical. Then everybody just went in. They just like peer pressured me. I didn't know what to do
Yeah,
anymore.
you
So I
cried.
ran, I ran and hid and cried in the fucking corner, literally, of the fucking stairs. I think it was the third floor of the stairs. I fucking cried. I curled up in the corner crying. Oh my god. It was so fucked. It was like there was so many bullshit happening in my mind. I was so regretting that. And the problem is my advisor, Miss Bernadette, is
Yeah.
strict, you know? So
Yeah,
I
yeah, she was
oh
strict.
god.
Strict as fuck.
Uh am I gonna get expelled for this? Like that was
I
going through my mind. Suspended or expelled. That was going through my mind. And the worst part is my parents
Oh, your
knowing it.
parents.
Oh, it was so fucked. The whole scenario was just like giving me PTSD every time I remembered it, and I'd be like, "Oh my God, Hans, I'm very sorry." Then after a week or so, we got close. We got close again, talked, and bond, and it gone until now. We're still close, and in grade 7 I met you. I already know you, but we weren't like that close back in
We were I think
grade
I
5.
knew you because of Angela. I
Oh
knew you
yeah.
at grade 4. I just didn't I didn't
No,
feel
no, no, no,
close to
no, no,
you.
no. Angela came on grade 5.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was literally fucked. And I got mocked by it. Like, bro, my life is over, my social life.
Yeah.
Like, that was
You
so
got mocked.
embarrassing. Like, I didn't even
I
mean
was
it.
mocking you. Like, this stupid ass
Uh,
bitch. Why did he punch hands?
like, I keep on saying, I didn't mean to, I didn't mean to. I'm
Yeah,
such a fucking
kasi
idiot.
nasa
Then I ran.
kasi nasa harap ka, ang mas nakakaya pa dun is nasa harap ka ng buong school. Kasi
It
nasa,
was on the
ano tayo, the
cafeteria.
gym. Yeah.
No, it was on the
So, ang daming
cafeteria. If you did it on the gym, oh shit, bro.
no,
Oh,
hindi.
like
Hindi,
the
hindi
whole
sa
school is
gym,
there.
like, maraming tao doon sa
Yeah,
cafeteria, di ba?
cafeteria.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Maraming
grade
tao
five
doon.
and
So,
grade five
basically,
and six.
yeah,
Basically,
yeah,
grade 5 and 6.
that's a lot. That is a
Bro,
lot.
I literally regretted that. I literally cried in the corner.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
Have you ever tried, Lucky? Have you ever tried lucid dreaming?
oh yeah, I tried lucid dreaming. I don't for a week or for a month or
Okay.
so. For a month or so. Yeah, the
What
only
happened?
I kinda. I don't have quite remember of what exactly
You don't quite
happened,
remember. Yeah, yeah. You don't quite
but
remember.
uh,
But
I followed the thing. All right, so do this, do that, the how to lucid
yeah, yeah.
dream, and there it happened. What the YouTuber said, like you're stuck. You're in the middle of being awake and being asleep.
Yeah,
You couldn't
that's
move. You're aware that your eyes are closed, but you can see everything in your room. So it was just like, okay. So my parents moved out from the current room. We all were sleeping, so it was just me and my brother's room, and my baby brother, my next room. So we're just there all alone. So I tried lucid dreaming for the first time. Nothing happened, but after a week or so, I think I lost count, but if I were describing it, somewhat close to the 17th day, it finally worked. And yeah, that happened. Like, it was so creepy. Like, oh my God. It actually
it.
worked. But I was freaked out that there was a man standing in the door. I couldn't move. Like, his face
Oh,
is creepy.
oh, maybe you're talking about sleep paralysis. Okay. Lucid dreaming and sleep paralysis is different. Lucid dreaming is when you can control and be aware that you are dreaming. Sleep paralysis is something that, you know, you are half awake and you are half asleep, you know.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for listening to our podcast. And before we say goodbye, I would just like to thank all of you guys for listening to this audio podcast. This is just a pilot episode, so I think you guys will see us weekly, I guess, um, with my co-host, us, aka my good friend Amoma, and do more content for you guys. So, bye for now.